And he'll be taken down at about the 45. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Bonds. His throw incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Bonds. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 45-yard line. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. On a nice burst there as they'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. Throwing again. Bonds. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Operating from the gun. Bonds. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Back to throw. Bonds. Flushed out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. They'll run for the first time with Grace Hall. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys.
Touchdown! Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys post the first points in the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. But down here, I thought they were going to hand that off. Instead, a well-designed play and the pitch and catch for the touchdown.
And I wonder who came up with it. Was it a call from the bench? Did the quarterback have a good idea and suggest it? In any event, clearly an effective play call. They saw something they liked in coverage, and they targeted it for the short yardage throw.
And the perfect way to cap their opening drive. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On 2nd down, Hurst, and they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they followed them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. On third down, it's Marsh. And this will wind up a Lions first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Burrow will throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick six.
And it's plays like that one that made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
The extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in at the 3. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them. But go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
On second down now, Hurst. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. The Lions on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8, and that will be incomplete.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is to have your linebackers set the edge.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's had a punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. They'll run from the gun with Charles. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Bonds. This is caught at the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now it's Charles taking it from the pistol. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Bonds. Touchdown, Cowboys! A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, Charles, after the first quarter, it was just complete disaster for them. Everything has flipped. I mean, it's 180 degrees in the other direction now here in quarter 2.
Championship effort right there. They're marching almost the length of the field. Coming through the final opportunity to get the win. This is one that this team will remember forever, as well as their fans.
Taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On second down, Hurst, and he goes across the 20 to the 22. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On third down, Burrow. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, Bonds. Oh, he makes the catch off the tip by the safety. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up second down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. That one complete to Elliott. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
The point after is good, and the run is on here in this first half. This will be fielded inside the 5. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And they're going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
That's complete, right around the 8. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Looking to throw on second down. Bonds. This will be caught at about the 5. From the gun on third down. Bonds. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you on over to our land. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Charles. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. They'll go option to the short side. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Off the play fake. Bonds. He finds his man complete. That's Elliott. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Off play action. Bonds. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They run over center with Charles. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. He will push his way down to about the 14. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Bonds. They'll set up the screen for Hall. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He completes it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. It's going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Bonds. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. To throw on 2nd down. Bonds. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
At this point, this offense feels like they could just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Not when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
On 1st down, Bonds. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. They go up the middle with Jamal Charles. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I certainly don't know, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
12 more yards there and another first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Their mobile quarterback keeping it himself from 8 yards out. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Point after right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many.
Now Burrow loses the football.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. Back now in Arlington.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one under pressure, and they got to him again.
Micah Parsons
racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Here comes the Lions punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff. This is Charles.
knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Again, it's Charles. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This is 3rd and 8. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Burrow. This will be caught by Brown.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That one unable to develop. Never got going. A loss of a couple. And it's second down. And Burrow going to throw again. It's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First down. Here's Burrow. He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. On second down now. Hurst. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Third down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7.
You know when I could tell this is going to end really badly? When he launched himself behind the line and made a beeline for the ball carrier. You get one of those tapping machines in the middle on your trail, things are normally ending pretty quickly.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Blankenship's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. They'll try and eat some clock now with Charles. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That second down play nets a -4. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, Bonds. Eluding the pressure right. And this one is incomplete. Now comes the Cowboys punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He finds his man complete. That's Ford. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. On first down, Hurst. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 44, Burrow. He finds his man complete. That's Ford. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time.
It's week 9 of the National Football League, and we've got Pat Surtain.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in week 9?
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
On 1st and 10, Barnett.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Barnett. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
On the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
On 3rd down, Compton. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Back to throw. Barnett. He finds his man. Complete. That's Garcia.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, Compton. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Compton, and he is going to lose yardage here. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Barnett.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
So that'll set the offense back 5, make it 1st and 15. Now a handoff up the middle. Compton, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The numbers for him from a week ago: 18 carries, 62 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Barnett nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Let's face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of how they expect it to go, and I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball well, seemingly in control, and that fumble, that's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you think?
Foiled the whole plan there, turn the ball over. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Here's the option.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. On 3rd and short, they try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. Throwing on first down, Bonds. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 8 catches, 81 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
Now, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try and run right on the option. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. Bonds. Looking left sideline. It's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. They'll go option to the short side. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To throw on 3rd down. Bonds. Over the middle. That's caught by Chase. Well, this is going to depend on the spot. It's not very jealous. It has to be about a yard or so short. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They run it. It's Charles. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Bonds. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. And this one is right through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. 3 and 5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because, to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5 and 5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3 and 6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
On 3rd down, Barnett. He finds his man, complete. That's Kennedy. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done.
That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. On 1st down, Bonds. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Throwing to start the drive. Barnett, he finds his man, complete. It's Kennedy. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. To throw on 2nd down. Barnett over the middle, complete. That's Kennedy.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. And he fires one that's intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
No problem there on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded right around the 8. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Flushed out right, and he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. That's Garcia. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 40. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat, and it's the Vikings who are out in front. Justin Jefferson, a touchdown reception. From there, we move to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City to see what's going on with the Chiefs. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Packers. Brian.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. It's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
So here are the Cowboys to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. Throwing to start the drive. Bonds.
It connects quickly to Jamar Chase.
Here's the option going left on second down. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On third and short, they'll try option left. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
On first and 10, it's Hall. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Here's the option going right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Off the play fake. Bonds. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Elliott.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Short yardage situation. Here's Charles. He's not going to get there. He was blown up in the backfield. And forthcoming a field goal try for the Cowboys. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Looking to throw on second down. Barnett.
Throws out left. It's caught by Williams.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Up the middle they go. Compton. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2.
To throw on second down. Barnett. He finds his man. Complete. That's Garcia.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Looking to throw on second down. Barnett. And this will be incomplete.
But they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
to throw on third down. Barnett. And that is incomplete. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Dallas offense set for this next drive.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Second catch for him today, and he'll wind up a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
On 1st and 10, Bonds. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Now comes the Cowboys punt. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And you can't do it.